Minimal wind, and here we go. It'll be returnable, and here comes Sky Moore, the former Chief and last year's San Francisco 49er. He was in the top 10 in kickoff returns in the NFL, and he's out to the 38. Nice return to Jordan Love. What kind of camp has he had overall, John? And then mix in what he did last week in Pittsburgh.
Well, I'll say this. Jordan Love got off to a great start last week at Pittsburgh, driving the Packers down. I think it was a 10-play drive, ended up in a field goal. You'd love to see a touchdown, but he got his beak wet at some preseason action. Now he gets to do it one more time here against the stingier Denver Bronco defense with these starters out on the field.
The running back is Marshawn Lloyd. This defense, probably the best overall unit in the NFL. And on 1st and 10, play action by Love. Into the sideline he goes, and it's almost picked off on the play. Almost swiped by Riley Moss. It's incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10 for the Packers.
Riley Moss doing a good job playing that outside third right there on Christian Watson's hip. You can see him, he was ready for that route. Whatever he was keying on, he had that thing locked in.
Belton is playing the right tackle. Jordan Morgan, the left tackle. The center is Ryan, and it's 2nd and 10 for Green Bay. They've got Moore in the backfield, and here comes Love with a bullet up the middle, caught by Watson in midfield. It's loose. It's vacuumed in, a turnover. Denver's down to the 46. Watson was stripped. Moss falls on it. Big
being stripped out. So you negate a negative play for the Packers, and you start talking about that rapport that Jordan Love is building with these wide receivers and what he has with Christian Watson. There's multiple ways to get him the football. Right there, he did it on a simple slant pass right in the second window. Sometimes Christian Watson can take those to the house.
Lloyd, and a 1st and 10 after the 14-yard pickup by Watson down the middle on the throw from Love. And Lloyd has got a little bit of a swivel to him, and down to the 46, and he picks up 3. And last week he had 5 carries at Pittsburgh. His health is huge for the Packers this year. Tonight's first quarter is brought to you by Nicolay Law, the Midwest personal injury law firm. 2nd down and 7, John.
Marshawn Lloyd, how many touches does he get? Get him into a flow, into a rhythm of the game, get him conditioned once again for taking tackles, and then trying to get that efficiency up with the run game against this stout defensive front here for the Broncos. 2.6 yards last week, not good enough.
2nd down, 7, Lloyd. Looking for a block out there by Burton. Also getting one from Dabney and Swinson with a gain of a yard. It will be 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, and that was Allen coming off the block there of the rookie Jagger Burton. And listen, this youngster's learning by fire. He's a rookie, but he's playing against some big boys right now on the other side. He'll slowly get into the game and start feeling the way that their bodies are moving off of his. But right there on that early rep, Allen got the better of him.
Running back is Chris Brooks. Great in pass protection. Somebody move. There goes the left tackle. This will be on the Denver Broncos. And looks like to be on Nick Benito. Lan Clark is our referee in Denver tonight.
This was an infraction. Defense number 15, 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
This team led the NFL. This defense had more sacks than any other defense in the league. It'll bring up 3rd and 1 now for Green Bay.
Aggravating. Do you try and run it up the gut here with your offensive line and make a statement, or do you take a shot in this field zone?
Brooks the back, 3rd and 1. Love being chased by Benito, has to throw it away wisely. The defense of Denver holds. It'll be 4th and 1. The air is thin. You could think about going maybe for a field goal. The offense will stay on the field for the Pack.
Changing philosophy from last week where they were throwing Trey Smack out there. You got a 4th and 1. You get a little bit of a mulligan on what you just did on 3rd and 1. Let's pick this thing up. Let's try and be the aggressors here on this first drive.
Golden is in. Top your screen. Brooks the back. 4th and 1 for Love. Riley in motion. Love to the air. Good time. The throw caught. There's Golden down to the 20. And he's brought down by Pat Surtain, one of the best defensive backs in the NFL. It's a gain of 20 on 4th and 1 and a 1st down for Green Bay.
You know, we talked with Adam Stenovich, the offensive coordinator, about Matt, one of the best cornerbacks in all the National Football League in that man situation.
Lloyd the back, 1st and 10, outside they go. This is Drake Dabney, who is knocked out of bounds on the far side by the linebacker. Singleton picks up 6.
But he's putting the ball right on the money.
Marshawn Lloyd the back, 2nd down 4. Love, Lloyd. And he runs into Singleton in the middle as he tried to go over the center, and he's down near the 12, just inside. He picks up a couple yards on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 2.
You can see the Packers trying to meet physicality with physicality right there. It's going to be a tough sledding against this defensive front, but there they go. No, I don't think he looked very rusty. I thought really that was his first game in a long time. I thought he did a good job of setting up his blocks more times than not, and for a fast guy, that can be very difficult to do.
Watson on the move. Lloyd will get the call. It's 3rd down and 2. Cuts the corner. Met, spins, grinds. He'll be close. He picks up a yard. Finished off by Benito near the 10.
And you can see why this Denver defense was the 3rd best in all the National Football League last year. Look at
the measurement.
Look at the way they all run to the sideline together. It's not 1 or 2 guys getting there. It's a wave of white. So every yard that you get against them, you're going to earn against them. And Marshawn Lloyd did a good job of earning the last little bit of that run and making this a virtual measurement.
Rooting for a 1st down here for the Packers as we continue to wait for the virtual measurement. So we've got the rookie at left guard, Monk at the right guard, and Ryan playing. So the Packers are going to have it 1st and 10. It is not 1st and goal. It is 1st and 10. So they can get a 1st down. The drive began at the 37. A big play. Watson a catch for 14. Golden a catch and run for 20. Lloyd in the backfield. Here's the call. Looking for a block. Belton delivers and he squirms inside the 5. Lloyd is down to the 2. And we'll see what the flag is all about.
Offense number 62. 10-yard penalty. Replay, 1st down.
Burton, left guard.
Did they call it on Burton or did
Was it
they call it on
52
Monk?
or 62?
I think they called it on Monk. And listen, that's Zach Allen now sharing the punishment on both guards here. He got Jagger Burton a little bit earlier on this drive to get a little bit too late, getting his hands released from that interior right there. Unfortunately, that's a good call by the referee.
Couple tight ends, 1st and 20, outside the 20. Brooks, the back. Morgan, the block. The quick throw, flag thrown. Golden makes the catch. He does it on the linebacker, Sternad. And they're down near the 11, but the flag thrown on the play. It's against Denver. Another one. At the 18, and Brooks the back. The fake, here comes Benito outside Watson. Surtain with a beat on him and a good collision on the side. And near the 14-yard line, gain of 5 on the play.
And doesn't it just feel like these two teams, they're in opposite conferences. They're supposed to play once every 4 years. They've played now 4 years in a row. It just feels like they know each other a little bit. They might not like each other a little bit, and they're both trying to get the better of the other side right now.
2 tight ends, 1 wide, Brooks the back. 2nd down 5. Opening drive of the game. It's Brooks. Great stop inside. Hufanga with a gain of 2, limiting the Green Bay running back to a 2-yard gain. And he's down. Josh Jacobs, the normal starting running back, is not playing, a groin injury, but back to practice this week. Lloyd is the back here. 6-minute drive, 3rd and 3, left to the air. Morgan the block. It's caught at the 5. That is a touchdown. The running back has it. Marshawn Lloyd. An 11-yard touchdown pass as the Packers buzzsaw one of the best defenses in the NFL on their 1st drive tonight. Here is Trace Mack to try the extra point. Perfect. 7-zip Green Bay. The drive started at their 37.
He's getting them in the right play. He's got a brilliant mind. That's how he plays the game.
Running back is R.J. Harvey out of Central Florida. 2nd-year player. The pump in the 1st down handoff And Harvey is held by Brooks, who tries to shove him back. A gain of 5. John out to the 40-yard line.
Nixon on the other side in a battle himself for that opposite starting position. Brandon Cisse has done nothing but impress these coaches throughout training camp. They said the most impressive part is his want to. He never makes the same mistake twice, and it's that type of resiliency that's going to make him great.
And watch 44, Franklin, 2nd down and 5 for Nix. Pressured, chased by Van Ness, outside. It's Sutton with the catch, but was he in play? Out of bounds on the chalk, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 5 for Denver.
You see a little bit of Bo Nix's range there, too.
Other cornerback is Keyshawn Nixon, and I think it's going to be challenged by Sean Payton. This year, by the way, the head coach does not have to hold the challenge flag. He can appoint somebody else on the staff to throw it out there.
I don't know about
you. On the previous play of incomplete pass is being challenged by
He's
Denver.
holding it right there.
Will be reviewed.
He's the one who throws it. He wants total control.
I don't know about you, but if Sean Payton asked me to hold that flag, I would flat out refuse. There's no chance.
If it is caught, likely a gain of about 16 yards, and they're taking a look at it right now. Broncos have a first-year offensive coordinator and a first-year play caller in Davis Webb. And man,
they like to have double teams. They like to push and bump and work their way down the field. They're a very big offensive line. We're going to find out who of our big guys in the middle can take on those double teams and not give up so much ground.
There's 44 flanking. They got him in a trade with Indy. Harvey the back. 3rd down 5. Bo Nix. Packers rush 4. Downfield, caught in the play, 35, on the move right here, Jalen Waddle, the former Dolphin, swerving to the 25.
Talked with Jonathan Gannon in great detail as to when you want to be aggressive here, and the very difficult part is, contrary to popular belief, he thinks the defensive backs can handle that type of pressure. That time, Jalen Waddle got the best of us.
Waddle was a terrific back wide receiver down in Miami. And they got him as a free agent, make it a trade with Miami. Here is a 1st and 10 for Nix. Good time. Quick throw. Sutton was over there. Coverage by the rookie Brandon Cisse out of South Carolina.
It's for the entire training camp, and he's done very well. And when he does get beat, he doesn't let it bother him. He comes back the next play.
R.J. Harvey the back, 2nd and 10. Harvey the call, looking for a block, gets it from Miners, and then a nice tackle on the wing by Cooper. It's a gain of 4 as Edgerrin Cooper comes up with the tackle on the wing. Speed, versatility, he can play a lot of positions on the Green Bay D.
And you see right there what makes him so great from the stack is he can really chase down a ball carrier anywhere. Outside the numbers to the sideline, he can do that. But the Packers got bigger plans for this player. They think his toolbox is much bigger than to just be in the stack. We're going to see him at the line of scrimmage. We're going to see him blitzing. We're going to see him dropping in cover defense.
Harvey's the back, 3rd and 6 for quarterback Bo Nix, who began at Auburn, finished up at Oregon. Here he goes. McGlinchey the block at the right tackle to the end zone. Harvey, touchdown. Working on the aforementioned linebacker for Green Bay, Cooper. They saw the mismatch. Nix takes advantage. A 21-yard touchdown pass by Bo Nix, the 3rd-year quarterback for the Broncos.
A little bit of a stutter step right there. Gets Cooper to stop his feet just for a second. And as you can see, he catches up as that ball is in the air. But it's that pausing your feet when you get that stutter that gets you behind in the 8 ball. Right there, R.J. Harvey with a good route. Cooper's got to learn from that one.
It'll be left with the extra point for the tie, and he gets it. 2 big plays of 20-plus yards on that drive, both on 3rd down. They got Waddle on a catch and run at 35, and then the running back Harvey caught one for 21. More. So Melton and Strong are back there and waiting for the kickoff from Lutz. Strong, the running back, from about the 2 for Green Bay. And then drilled on the play and taken down by Q Robinson. He's a second-year player out of Alabama. It's 1st and 10. Lloyd the back. Taylor to throw. Moore was out there, chased by Benito, and out to about the 16-yard line with the reminder tonight's down in distance. Lloyd the back and the call, 2nd and 7. Goes outside, hits the first down, chased out of bounds by Brandon.
He's got the speed. If you give him the angle, he'll get the first down.
Healthy as he's been in a very short career after the gain of 7. 1st and 10. They get around Morgan. The nifty move by Taylor. The throw down field looking for Melton, and it's incomplete. And it's 2nd down and 10. Melton, remember, they switched him to cornerback last summer. Now he's back at wide receiver.
Tyrod Taylor pulling a little Houdini right there. Eyes in the back of the head. Good job.
This week, Kyron Drones out of Virginia Tech. 2nd down and 10. Lloyd remains. Tyrod Taylor on the move and slides his way out to about the 27-yard line. Gain of about 4. They'll mark him down at the 26. And Green Bay now will have a 3rd down and 6. Tonight's replay.
So go ahead and get the quick couple of yards so that you can set yourself up for a more manageable 3rd down.
John Williams, the new left tackle. Brooks, the back. Here's the pass. Incomplete for Moore. Coverage by Jaquan McMillan on that 3rd and 6. It's 4th and 6, and here comes the Green Bay punting unit as the starters defensively for Denver were in on that series, but the starter.
Yes.
Wee little punt in the thin air of Denver from the 31-yard line. It'll go outside and grabbed here by Roan and knocked away. 40.
Continue that progression, and it starts right here versus a starting offensive front that's well respected around the league.
Yep, starting quarterback Bo Nix is in there, and here's the handoff to the rookie Jonah Coleman. He has been the talk of camp, a very intriguing rookie running back out of Washington, 4th-round pick. He picks up 5 on 1st and 10 and takes it out near the Denver 45.
You see once again there, doesn't look too tricky or flashy, but they do a great job of keeping their shoulder pads, side by side as they slowly work their way down the field and push that line of scrimmage with their big bodies, and that allows the back to have patience, finally see a hole, spill in there, maybe grab a couple more.
Franklin remains out there for the Packers. 2nd. Bo Nix with time and outside. And he goes to his tight end, and this is Adam Troutman, forced out of bounds on that 2nd down and 5. He's shy of the first by the length of a football, close to midfield, picks up 4. It'll be 3rd and 1 for Denver. The handoff, and it goes to Adam Prentice, who's the fullback, and he plows his way to the Green Bay 46 for a 1st down with the 2 cornerbacks in there now. Benjamin St. Juste and Nixon remains the 2 corners for Green Bay's defense.
So it looks like Cisse's night is done, and you got St. Juste. He's going to be matched up against some of these good wide receivers for Denver. So is Keyshawn. He has been recently put back down for tonight's game after dealing with the hamstring injury earlier in camp.
Stackhouse, the nose tackle, 1st and 10, going deep, Nix, and incomplete, and aiming for Pat Bryant, who has had an incredible camp. The former player at Illinois and a 2nd-year player, 3rd-round pick last year. Big role coming up for him this. Nix again. And caught on the side. Nice grab. Little Jordan Humphrey makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. He was working on St. Juste, the former Charger. And he's down to the Green Bay 32 and a gain of 13. It's Coleman on 1st and 10. There's that spinning ability. He's a strong player, but chased and brought down. Franklin hit him once. Carl Brooks got him from behind, and a loss of a couple on the play. Make it 1 back to the 33.
And Brenton Cox making his presence felt. X's. The only problem is Euro can't block our X, so he changes the math of the scene here. Brenton Cox did just that. He was not able to get blocked on the edge there, forces the running back wide, forces the loss in the play.
Sorrell playing that edge, 2nd down 11. And you could hear the whistles and see the flag. 2 touchdowns.
Money, you want to see dividends. They have done that over the last couple years. Unfortunately for them, they're going backwards. Now Jonathan Gannon has options.
Coleman the back, 2nd down, 16. And Nix. Here comes the rush. There goes the throw. Coleman on the wing. Nice open field tackle made on the side as Coleman was trying to go. And who made it? Kamal Hatton. It's good to see him out there. Did not play against Pittsburgh. The gruesome leg injury, week 17.